Liam Delap is quietly becoming one of the most underrated young strikers in football. While many may overlook his impact, his development is shaping him into a natural goal scorer, one who thrives in precision, power, and sharp execution. At the core of Delap's finishing is a strong shooting foundation. His mechanics are textbook perfect, from his balance, foot placement, shuffle, follow-through, and contact points. One of his biggest strengths is his consistency. His shot always looks the same, powerful, accurate, and well-struck. This isn't accidental. His technique is so refined as shot repetition habit allows him to produce high-quality finishes time after time. His 50% shooting accuracy speaks for itself. It highlights how often he strikes the ball correctly and ensures he stays dangerous in front of goal. Liam Delap doesn't give defenders a second to reset. His speed of execution is one of his standout traits. He doesn't hesitate. Before receiving the ball, he's already shuffling. As it arrives, his foot is already set, and by the time the defender reacts, his shot is already flying towards goal. This kind of quick-fire finishing is a trait found only in the most lethal goal scorers. It makes him particularly effective in counter-attacking scenarios, where a split-second delay can be the difference between scoring and losing a chance. Now, if there's one defining trait in Delap's finishing, it's his raw power. Unlike other forwards who mixes finesse, chips, cold efforts, Delap is all about dribbling shot, high power strikes, and finding angles that the goalkeepers can't reach. He doesn't caress the ball like a classic finisher. He doesn't go for delicate things or like a Thierry Henry style callers. Instead, his finishing is about sheer force and precision. This means that while his shot variety is limited, his reliability in striking with power from different angles is a real strength. For a young striker with this level of execution, speed, and mechanics, powerful finishes isn't a flaw, it's a weapon. One of Liam Delap's underrated qualities is his ability to score from different ranges. In the academy and the championship, he was known for striking from distances, and this makes him valuable to teams that doesn't over-rely on crosses. This season, Delap has scored 6 goals on his right foot and 4 on his left foot. This near-equal split suggests while his right foot is dominant, his left foot is reliable and well-developed, and additionally, he's taking penalties with his right foot, meaning that in open play, his left foot is even more involved than the suggested number. In transition play, Delap is sharp, aggressive, and powerful. He knows how to time his runs and get into spaces that allows him to shoot quickly. Liam Delap inside the box is a textbook and calculated striker. He stays on the blind side of defenders and making it harder for them to track him, and he connects well with crosses. However, one missing element in his movement is that spark of unpredictability. Top-level strikers like Erling Haaland and Harry Kane have the ability to just do something outside the box, be a total menace on centre-backs. And while he can do that from time to time, it's not a constant strength in his game currently. So I would say there's a lot of potential there for him to be that total menace inside the box where the defenders can't just get hold of him. My final verdict is, Liam Delap isn't a classic poacher who sits in the box waiting for tap-ins. He thrives in a system where he can make varied runs in and around the box, shoot from different distances rather than relying solely on crosses. His playstyle fits best into a fluid attacking system of a 4-4-2 system, where he has the freedom to move, interchange with wingers, and attack from multiple angles. His current team may not be giving him enough service, but as he continues to develop, he has the potential to become a true, dangerous, well-balanced striker. Liam Delap's link-up play isn't what makes him special, but it's serviceable. He creates separation well. His biggest strength in this area is his ability to find spaces, receive the ball, and create time for his teammates. He doesn't overcomplicate things. When he gets on the ball, he makes simple and effective passes to keep the attack flowing, and he can hold off defenders and make quick layup when needed. He doesn't have the passing vision or ability to thread through balls into dangerous areas, and he has no standout playmaking trait. Overall, Liam Delap's link-up play is functional, but it is unremarkable. He's not bad, but he's not someone you would build an attack through when it comes to creativity. While Delap isn't a skilled dribbler, he's an explosive ball carrier. His ability to pick up the ball from deep and drive forward at full speed makes him a serious threat on the counter. He uses his body well to shield the ball, holding off defenders as he surges forward. He doesn't hesitate, and once he starts running, he's fully committed to attacking spaces. However, he's not effective in tight spaces. When facing low blocks or compact defenses, he struggles to maneuver through traffic, and he lacks intricate footwork. He doesn't have the quick turns, body feints, or small spaces control needed to dribble past defenders in crowded areas, and he's got limited creativity. His ball carrying is all about pace and power, but not about beating players with skills, moves, or finesse. My verdict is Liam Delap is a devastating ball carrier in open spaces, but he's not a creative dribbler. He thrives in counter-attacking situations, but struggles against deep defensive setups. Delap's aerial game is a mixed bag. He's got well-timed movements inside the box. He consistently gets himself into good position to attack crosses. He's strong in aerial duels. He competes well against taller defenders and has a solid ability to win headers in midfield. And he's got a decent technique. His heading mechanics aren't bad and he knows how to generate power. However, he's struggling with converting his headers into goals. And while he connects with crosses, he often fails to place the ball beyond the goalkeeper reach. He's missed bags of chances with his headers that should have been placed better. He competes well against taller defenders, but he's not at the Erling Haaland or Victor Osimhen level of aerial dominance. Liam Delap has the tools to be effective in the air, but his finishing from headers still lack precision. But there's a lot of potential here to work with. If there's one single area where Liam Delap overperforms expectations, it's his defensive work rate. He's an aggressive, high-pressing striker. He's got excellent ball recovering instinct and he's got a very strong defensive contribution in his own box. His biggest defensive asset is his ability to turn defenses into attack. This is the most important part of the video where I put to bed all your curiosities about Liam Delap and give a final verdict that I believe will stand the test of time. When it comes to where Delap fits best, he needs a team that lets him run into space, shoot from multiple angles, and have freedom away from the centre-backs. A side that thrives in transition and allows him to be a free moving forward rather than a traditional hold-up striker. And that's why the best club for him right now is Aston Villa, playing in an Unai Emery 4-4-2, partnering with someone like an Oli Watkins, where Delap can drop deep, run the channel, and be aggressive in transition. He's a perfect John Duran replacement and a speedy finisher. Villa gives him less pressure, time to grow his mental toughness, and refine his ability to unsettle defenders. Now, his key strengths and areas that needs refinement. His key strengths are his shooting mechanics. He's got elite speed of execution, his versatility in terms of movement inside and outside the box, his ability to strike on full speed, and ability to impact the game in transition. The places where he needs refinement is his box unpredictability. He's good, but not untouchable. If you want to be that 30 to 40 goal per season striker, he has to develop more deception, more feint, more subtle movements and tricks, like an Erling Haaland gear shift. Delap is a good hard-working striker, but at a very top level, good movement is not enough. He needs that extra layer of deception to break past the 20 goal per season striker. His biggest limitation is he lacks an elite striker mentality, the gamemanship, the ability to rattle defenders before the game even starts. And unlike street strikers who forge their way up, Delap had a smooth rise through football thanks to his father's career. That lack of struggle could slow down his gamemanship, his chivalry to get into the skin of defenders during games. What we think is next for him is he needs Premier League minutes, criticism, constant failures to grow. He's not ready for a Chelsea or Manchester United kind of move now. Toxic clubs would eat him alive. The step up to Villa, Forest, Bournemouth gives him time to find his true identity, refine his link-up play, creativity, and unpredictability, and prepare for a big move in 2 to 3 years. Now, my final takeaway is Liam Delap is a young, explosive striker, but his ceiling depends on his refinement. His speed of execution is elite and only top strikers have it. The question is, will he add the deception and mental edge to reach the Haalands, Mbappe, Lewandowski, Suarez, or will he settle at 20 goals per season forward? Let me know your thoughts, like, share, subscribe, and see you in the next video.